Hello everyone, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and while you might be planning your usual pumpkin or pecan pie, I've got a recipe that's guaranteed to steal the show this year. Say hello to the brown sugar glazed sweet potato bundt cake. This dessert is different. It's unbelievably moist, loaded with all those comforting holiday spices, and drenched in the most incredible brown sugar coating. If you want a delicious, show-stopping dessert that's going to become your family's new favorite holiday tradition, grab your apron and let's get baking. Okay, to start out, I'm going to grease and flour a bundt pan. Now, a lot of people don't like to flour anymore, they just grease. When I'm dealing with a bundt pan, I want to make sure I flour it as well because I want to make sure it comes out good without peeling the top off. And I'm going to turn on my oven and preheat it to 350 degrees. Okay, I'm going to start out in my mixer bowl. You can use a hand mixer or actually mix it by hand if you prefer. We're going to start out with 1/2 cup of either canola or vegetable oil. I've got a 1/4 cup of applesauce. This happens to be the cinnamon flavored applesauce. It doesn't have to be. It just happens to be what I had on hand. I've got a 1/4 cup of sour cream. And I've got 1½ cups of sweet potato puree. The sweet potato puree, I took about 2 medium to large size sweet potatoes, peeled them, cut them up in chunks, and boiled them for about 20 minutes or until they were fork tender, and then mashed them. Or in my case, I put it in my food processor just to get it nice and smooth. If you do it by hand and it's not nice and smooth and it's a little chunky, that's fine too. The little pieces of sweet potato in your cake just add some interest to it. Now I'm going to mix this together. Okay, now that everything's mixed together, sour cream is mixed in good. I'm going to add the sugars. I need a cup of brown sugar and 2/3 of a cup of regular white granulated sugar. And now we're just going to cream it together until it's well combined. Now I have 3 eggs. I'm going to add them one at a time. Now last egg. Now I'm going to add 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. If you've got pure vanilla extract, all the better. And give it one more mix. Okay, now we're going to push this aside and we're going to put our dry ingredients together. Okay, now I have my little sifter and I'm going to sift together my dry ingredients. I need 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. These are our nice warm spices that we're putting in now. 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. And we're just going to sift this all together in this bowl. Now, once they've been sifted together, we're just going to slowly incorporate it into our wet ingredients. I'm just going to add a little bit at a time and then give it a mix in between. Now normally I'd have the shield on and you wouldn't see all the flour pop out of the bowl, but because I want you to see what's going on inside the bowl. In order to film it, I have to leave the shield off. Okay, this is our last addition of flour and spices. I'm going to give it a good scrape. Okay, our batter is ready. Now I'm just going to pour it in our Bundt pan and make sure it's evenly distributed through the pan. Okay, now I'm going to put it in my preheated oven for 45 to 50 minutes, or until a toothpick or skewer stuck in the middle comes out clean. Okay, our cake is out of the oven. I'm going to set it aside on a rack to cool for about 15 minutes before you take it out of the pan. And while it's cooling, we'll put together the glaze. Okay, for our glaze, we're going to start out with 1/4 cup of butter in a small saucepan. And to that, we're going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And this is over medium-low heat. We're going to stir this together until it melts. Okay, now that it's melted, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of cream. Once that's all combined well, we're going to go ahead and pull it off the heat. Now we're going to add 3/4 cup of powdered sugar and whisk it in well. Okay, now we're going to let it sit for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, just until the glaze thickens up a little more. And then we'll take our cake out of the pan and pour our glaze over the top. Okay, I'm going to take my cake plate, put it upside down over my cake, and give it a flip. You can see how thick our glaze has gotten now. Now we're going to put it on our cake. And you just want to generously pour it all over our cake. Now we're just going to let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes until our glaze hardens, and then we'll slice a piece and see how it looks. There you have it. Nice, super moist, really great flavor. It's going to feel like Thanksgiving whenever you have this cake.